you've been sitting on the hard stone bench of the Arena Romulus for hours, watching the sickening sight of men and women fighting to the death. But these are not trained gladiators. These are the city's rich and famous. They are senators with white togas fringed with Phoenician dyes. They are women with delicately brocaded hair and long silk robes imported from China. They are young and old, stately and comely, rich and super rich. But all are, or were, slave owners, convicted for the crime of subjecting humanity to servitude. An elderly woman is led out of the dungeons. Her cane is taken and she's given a spear. Her old legs wobble as she stumbles towards a starving black bear from the forests of Germania. The bear rushes at her and she collapses just before being mauled. Two senators, one from the Metellus family, one a Scipio, are given the weapons of gladiators. They stand awkwardly in the arena, both unwilling to raise their weapons. Freed gladiators strut out and poke them with spears, edging them together. Metellus, a young man, raises his trident and rushes at Scipio. The elder statesman knocks it aside with his sword. They fight until the elder Scipio lies bleeding on the ground. A thumbs down from Draco the Greek forces Metellus to end the life of the famous senator. Metellus will live to fight again. A group of slave managers, all convicted of torture, abuse, and murder, are given a chance to save their lives. Hundreds of them are herded into the arena, each brandishing the weapons used against their slaves. Some have whips, others cat-o'-nine-tails. Others, more fortunate, are armed with axes, swords, or hammers. It is the more benign ones, the weaker ones, who die first. The larger, more ruthless slave managers battle on to the end in a heroic struggle that raises waves of bellowing pleasure from the 100,000-strong audience. Your dining room manager, finely dressed and unarmed, dies mercifully in the opening moments. A wealthy Indian family visiting Rome for the wedding enters the arena on an elephant. They face a group of senators dressed in legionary parade uniforms, in a pathetic reproduction of the Battle of the Ganges in which Caesar conquered the last of the Indian armies. The senators drag the family from the frightened elephant and kill them one by one. Princess Patella, the 18-year-old girl who was to marry Ptolemy, dies last, shielded to the end by her elderly father. On and on the matches go, fight after fight. Animals, men, women. Blood dumps into the arena as though from a great aqueduct pumping out the entrails of an empire. No amount of sand can absorb it, and the sticky gore clings to the bodies of all who enter the ring. As the baking sun rises in the sky, the smell of blood and sweat mixes with the more putrid smells of bowels and stomach acids. The spectators at the top of the arena, closer to the cool breeze, are the lucky ones. Those who are ringside are bathed in the vapors of death, an intoxicating smell that makes eyes burn with hunger for more. Vendors wander the aisles, squeezing sacks of warm wine into thirsty mouths, like birds stuffing worms down the throats of screaming chicks. Men and women, drunk from alcohol and intoxicated by bloodlust, lose themselves in an ecstasy of death. At the end of a particularly gruesome fight between a nobleman and his mistress, Draco rises from his seat of honor, the seat where Julius Caesar once presided over the games, and motions for the arena to be cleared of bodies. Arena staff rush in from all sides to drag out the corpses. Some scoop entrails and guts into bins, while others pour fresh sand over pools of congealing blood. Soon, a cloud of dust fills the ring.
Friends, citizens, soldiers of the revolution,
It is time for the main event. Hushes, murmurs fill the arena as Draco pauses for dramatic effect. Bring out Cleopatra.